Hi, good day everyone. Welcome once again to Reading and Writing Skills. Our topic for today is creating reading and writing outlines. So, what is the objective for today's discussion? To use a topic and sentence outline in selecting and organizing information. Okay, defining outline. An outline is a summary that gives the essential features of a text. It shows how the parts of a text are related to one another as parts that are of equal importance or sections that are subordinate to a main idea. So there are two kinds of outlines. Okay? The first one is the reading outline. Okay? A reading outline is used to get the main ideas of a text that is already written. It helps you understand the text structure more critically because you will have to find the text thesis statement and support. We will better understand how a writer connects and sequences the information in the reading. Okay? Meanwhile, writing outline is a skeletal version of your essay. It is used as a guide to organize your ideas. It is usually done before you write the first draft of your essay. Okay, so creating a reading outline. So you might be wondering why you need to learn the skill of outlining reading materials. After all, aren't these reading assignments already organized? You may be surprised that outlining your reading assignments can be beneficial. Outlines help you to better understand the material you are reading and allow you to better remember the things that you have read. You can even use them as study guides. Okay? A reading outline is highly structured. Okay? So as you can see, we have here some steps that you can follow in creating a reading outline. Okay? The first one is read the entire text. Okay? So read the entire text first and then skim the text afterward. Because having an overview of the reading's content will help you follow its structure better. Okay? Next, locate the main idea or thesis of the whole essay. Okay? So how are you going to do that? Look at the title of the text. Look for heading, if any. Okay? And also look for information that answers the question, what is the text talking about? Okay? Number 3, look for phrases or key phrases in each paragraph of the essay. Okay? Number 4, locate the topic sentence of each paragraph. And number 5, depending on the length of the text, look at the topic sentences and group those with related ideas together. Okay? See if they describe a process or examples. Okay? Number 6, to logically organize information, the contents of the reading are arranged according to levels. A level refers to the number of ranks in the hierarchy of information in the reading. Provide a general group name for each group of topic sentences. And this will be the main divisions of your outline or the first level. Label this with a Roman numeral. Okay? The topic sentences will be the subtopics or the second level. Label this with capital letters. Okay? Number 7, evaluate the supporting details provided. Okay? This will be the third level of your outline. So label this with Arabic numerals. Number 8, Go back to the text after you have finished your outline. Okay? Check whether you have followed its sequence closely and that you have not missed any important information. Okay? So, for your further understanding and study, okay, I will show you an example of outline later. Okay? The outline came from a short text entitled The Spanish Legacy, written by a local historian named Bonifacio Sibayan. The text talks briefly about how the Spanish influenced Philippine languages and Philippine life in the old times. Okay? Note that a sentence outline was used so that each point can be uh, explained. Okay? Also, note that a couple of the main points contain up to 4 levels of supporting details. Okay? See how each level decreases in topic relevance and how each level was properly numbered and indented to signal this. Okay? Lastly, note that the writing purpose, the reading audience, the tone, the point of view, and the thesis statement were all identified before the outline itself. Okay? So later I will show you again the example of this outline. Okay? Next, creating writing outline. Okay? So it is one thing to use an outline to better understand a finished piece of writing by another person. But have you ever thought of using one to better understand and write your own essay? Do you shiver and cringe at the thought of outlining? Okay, so do not worry, you are not the only student who dislikes doing it. Okay, the thought of planning your own draft is not all the inviting to many. Okay, they would rather rough it in the writing and then fix everything in the end. But what if you get lost in the middle of writing? Without a proper guide, it is possible that you may never reach the end of your first draft. All that lost time and effort will only get you burning with frustration. When you learn how to create a writing outline, you will understand how outlines can direct drafts, making writing much easier and more manageable. You will also love that feeling of seeing your ideas flow smoothly from point to point and better appreciate your thesis when it looks cleaner and more coherent as a whole. Okay? A writing outline, again, is basically a skeletal overview of your draft, which contains your fundamentals points and the different ideas that support them. Okay? In its use, an outline works like a map. Okay? It shows you where each of your ideas is placed in your writing, how all of them fit together, and how each leads to the central idea of your writing. It also determines the boundaries of your draft, how much your subject you will need to cover without lacking or exceeding in details. Okay? When in the process of writing, should an outline be written? Okay? When in the process of writing, should an outline be written? Okay? Most teachers would recommend you to create an outline before you write the first draft. By using an outline, you can sort out all your ideas before you write them down. Okay? It will tell you which ideas should come first, which ones are major, which ones are weak, and more clarification, or evidence, and which ones should be taken out altogether. It is important to have an outline early on because it will steer your draft in the right direction as you go writing. Okay? It will also save your time from problems in content organization and revision as well, as it already minimizes this before you even start writing your draft. Okay? Though it does not mean that you cannot outline in the middle or at the end of your draft. Some writers outline in the middle of the draft to see where they have gone so far and where they could still go on. Some outline at the end of the draft to find what they have discovered while writing and how also they structured their discussion on the subject matter. Okay? It also depends on your writing style, on when you think the outline will be useful to you. You can try outlining at different stages of writing your essay and see what works best for you. Okay? Okay. Should the outline be strictly followed all throughout the writing process? So not necessarily. Okay? Some writers make outlines to get their minds working and their ideas out there. Once they actually get on writing, they will no longer refer to their outlines. Just understand that an outline is a writing aid that will show you how to present your points from start to end. But it should not dictate the form or style you want to use in your writing. Okay? The helpfulness of an outline will all be up to you. Okay? So later I will show you an example of a formal outline. Okay? Similar to a reading outline, the main ideas are written beside Roman numerals. Supporting ideas under each main idea are written beside capital letters and indented. Okay? Specific details under each detail are written beside Arabic numbers and are further indented. Okay? So later I will show you the example of that. Okay, so this is the example of an outline. So as you can see, we have here the purpose, the audience, the tone, and the point of view as well. And also the thesis statement. And this one is the parts of a formal outline.